Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with World Watercolor Month. I forget what day it is, but the prompt that we're working on today is Howl, and I will be using my Rembrandt watercolors, which are really beautiful. Check these out. So there's all the colors. Aren't they pretty? So I'm not going to be using all of those beautiful colors, unfortunately. I am mostly going to be using the blues and the blacks. So let's take a look. Let me move this around. It's hard to fit everything in the screen. All right. So I think we'll use this dark blue here and this gray and one of those blacks, maybe both. Maybe both of those blues. I want it to be like monotone almost. Yeah. I think that's what we'll work with. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that aside and I will start painting and I'll watch some show and I'll do a voiceover, okay? All right, so I guess I'll just get going and I'll set up. Oh, before we go, I'm going to be using these brushes. One is a Cotman brush and the other is a size 10 round brush from my Artigria set. So I really like those brushes a lot. All right, guys, so this is Kathy in editing, and I have sped this part of the video up 10 times faster than normal. So here you see I was just cleaning my pan so I could mix some clean colors. And I'm just testing those blues and grays and blacks to see which one I like. And I'm mixing the blues with the grays just so they're darker. And I am painting around the moon, and I'm going to paint right over the wolf and just leave the moon white. I'm just painting everything and I'm going very loosely and I want brush marks this time. So I'm not trying to blend everything. Like I do want a color blend where it's darker in the corners and lighter near the moon, but I want those brush marks and you'll see that I keep adding more water because I want like backgrounds and stuff maybe. Like I was thinking that would be cool. So yeah, and now I'm just painting the big rock that the coyote or wolf will be standing on. I think it's a wolf. And now I am just painting in with my giant big brush the silhouette of the wolf. And I probably should have used a smaller brush, but I've been trying to be looser. So yeah, and I will go over that wolf again later with a smaller brush. But right now I just wanted that. So now you're going to see that I'm adding more color to the corners and just trying to darken some things up because the paint does dry much later than it is when it's wet. Now, these are my really good paints. These are the best paints that I own. They're the Rembrandt Watercolors by Royal Talons. This is a set that I would not have been able to afford. I won it during World Watercolor Month my first year. So you just saw that I went in there and I made the wolf darker. And here I lifted some color off because I was going to write my name in that light color. And then I changed my mind because I hated it how it looked. So I just painted it back in again. And now I'm just adding some color to the moon, just some little shading. And I probably could have gone darker because it dried way later. So I'm adding more darker colors to the cliff that the wolf is standing on. And I'm just going now with a white charcoal pen and I'm just circling around the moon, but it didn't really do anything. And I'm cleaning it up and we're done. All right, guys, I am done. I just did this simple painting and I just kept it with the like an indigo, Payne's gray, blue, and black. So just shades of dark blue and black and a little silhouette of a wolf howling at a very simple moon. And I tried to dry brush over it a little bit to get these lines. I forget what art style that is, where you kind of see those lines all the time. I wanted to try that. I thought it would be cute. And I wanted to go fast. I would have been finished this in 15 minutes if I wouldn't have kept messing around with adding more black down here. Because I wanted this to be the most black because it's closest and also the wolf. But yeah, if I would have just left it the one layer, I would have been finished this in 15 minutes. But it took me half an hour because I had to wait for that to dry a little bit to go over it with more black. It's still wet down here, but it's dry everywhere else. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. This was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I didn't show you the sketch. I just looked at a picture online that I had AI make for me. I asked AI to make me a simple wolf howling at the moon in black, blue, and gray, only in white. And they made me a bunch of them, and I chose this one, and then I changed it up and made it my own, so I wasn't exactly copying it. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what it looks like without the tape. It always makes such a big difference when you pull off the tape. Super excited about this. I was thinking about it yesterday that I wanted to do it, but I had a beautiful day at the beach yesterday. I went to my friend's camp. And we had a really nice time. We went swimming and we tried out her new paddleboard. It was great. I was going to go out again today, but the air quality is too bad for me to go out where we have dangerous amounts of smoke. You guys, look at that. Isn't that cute? Super simple. Just a silhouette of a wolf or a coyote, it could be even, howling at the moon. It's not perfect, but it's cute. And I'm trying to think of what style I was trying to emulate when I did this. And it doesn't look hardly anything like the reference picture I had made, because I wanted to make it my own. I can show you the reference picture here if you want. So I basically just used the reference picture to get the outline of this guy here. And even then I changed it up. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it's super cute. So I can't remember what day that was. I'm still behind. I got behind on World Watercolor Month because I had 2 funerals. I had 2 deaths in the family. And then I needed a couple days off because of that. And then I was trying to catch up. And then August, I usually go to my camp, so I have to go and get that ready. I haven't done that yet. And the last week of July and the first week of August, my best friend comes to town and goes up to her camp, and I join her and her kids out there. So yeah, I need to finish this up. So this was day 25, which is HOWL. Day 25. HOWL. And as I record this, it's day 30. So my next picture, I'm going to be combining 3 prompts in one. So yeah. And what did I use? I used my Rembrandt. Super happy with how it looks. Let's show you a little bit close up again. Here is the guy howling at the moon, and I just used some like gray and blue to make little blotches on the white. I did try to go around this with my white chalk pastel pencil, or not pastel, like chalk pencil. It didn't work at all. If I wanted, I could go and make that line a little bit cleaner with my gel pen, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm happy with it, and I'm just glad it's done, and it was real quick. So yeah, super fun. I'm really pleased with this. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button, the subscribe, the notification bell, all of those good things that help as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care. Stay safe, happy crafting, happy painting, and have a wonderful day. Bye guys.